It was everything working. I very much hope so. Today we're going to be doing, after a long break while I was in Turkey, yeah, just going to be doing more C++ learning, and I got some pull-up challenges as well. Pull-up challenges. I think I've got to up my mic a bit. It's a bit low, isn't it? The volume is a bit low on the microphone. Let's see. If it is, someone will tell me. Yeah, just need to get some drum and bass up again. How long has it been? It's been 1 month since I last streamed. It's been 1 month since I last. I did want to stream while I was in Romania, but I streamed. It's been 1 month. Yeah. I did want to. Didn't work out for a few reasons. Anyway, it's fine. My last streams got copyrighted because of the audio, but I don't care. Right. Is that loud enough? Is that loud enough? If the volume's not loud, tell me. I gotta know. Anyways, yeah, let's get on with this one. So I got a few things lined up. Do not want you there. Let's see. I'm gonna just start off with this Learn CPP website. But from what I've seen, there's a lot of waffle and a lot of words, which I'm not a fan of. The brightness is going crazy on my face. So much light. I'll get used to it, it's fine. Welcome everyone, welcome, welcome. Okay, so looks like we're going to be starting with these constant variables, but I know what constants are already. It's the same in a few other programming languages. Yeah, let's see. In C++, there are two types of constants, name constants, and literal constants. Name constants are constant values that are associated with an identifier. They're also called symbolic constants. Literal constants are values that are not associated with an identifier. Cool. What do you mean by identifier? I guess we'll see later. Okay. So constant variables, objects like macros with substitution tags. Yeah, that's a bunch of waffle. Okay. Int x, yeah, that's non-const. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, if I get any bugs, I have to do a pull-up. I'll actually put that at the top of the chat. For Can I pin these? Pin. Oh, you can only pin one message at a time. That's boring. Whatever. Whatever. Not really a fan of this music. I need some instrumental stuff. Oh, I think this was the good one, wasn't it? Can you ask me annoying C++ questions? Always, man, of course. Welcome, Devansh Rawat. Welcome to the stream, my guy. Yeah, ask me any question you want. I probably won't be able to answer it because still learning it. But yeah, go on. There are many cases where it's useful to define variables that cannot be changed, yeah. I already know what constants are. I already know what constants are. I can't speak English. But yeah. A variable whose value cannot be changed after initialization is called constant variable. Yeah, that is an oxymoron. See out size of vector int. With the size of an int, that's like 8 bits, isn't it? Oh no, I'm messing this up. An int, no, that's 32 bits, 4 bytes. But a vector int, I don't know how much a vector is. I'll try it out. I think an int is 4 bytes, something like that. $32. I swear I said 32, didn't I? Yeah, 4 bytes. 4 bytes is 32 bits, yeah. So I was right. Okay. $32 bytes. Is it? Ah, fair enough. Well, at least I got the number right. Alright. Object-like macros with substitute text. They're constants. Literals are values that are inserted directly into the code. 5, true, 3.4 and a string. Gotta put the glasses on, get locked in. Okay, so. Yeah, heard of these before. In the basics. Okay, integral literals. Generally won't need to use suffixes for integer literals, but here are examples. See out A plus 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 B. You look like a nerd guy in every movie after the glasses. Thank you, appreciate it. It's STD out. A plus 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 B. Am I reading that right? Gee, where'd you get A from? Ain't no way. Nick is back in the chat. Nick, man, I've been waiting for you to come in, man. Long time no see. How you doing, Nick? Don't run it, tell the answer. Ah, alright. The answer, so A plus 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 B. Well, A plus plus is just augmenting it by 1. And then plus plus B I'm not sure about this syntax, mate. I'm not sure. I'm sorry, mate. I was on a 2-week hike. You had access. You had no... Yeah, don't worry, man. I haven't streamed in 4 weeks. 'Cause I was in Romania. So... You're back on track. You got it. Yeah. What, so... A++ augments A once. And then... Plus it augments again. And then plus B. Is that it? Something like that. Well, I've got to see what it is. I've got to see if I'm right. No. Bro, I don't know this C++ syntax. Int C1. That's crazy. Wait, it augmented 3 times. I've never seen this sort of syntax in my life before. What? This is crazy. I've never seen 3 plus signs before after variable. So A is 1, augment it once, plus B. What does that mean? I need to ask ChatGPT. Not there clearly. It's like I need to load up ChatGPT. Does that act as A+++++ B? Yeah, Nick, I've kind of thought that as well, but then how could there be 2 pluses before the B? So 2 and 3 and B after that line becomes 4. The answer's 5. But I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. I need to get a new keyboard because it's broken. My current one. Token passing. Not A+++B. Yeah, obviously. A++ augment it, yeah? Increment it. Plus B increments B. Ah, so you can also increment it by 1. You can also use the double plus symbol before the variable name. I didn't know that. It's interesting. Very interesting. You know what? The advance actually learned something from you, so thank you. I appreciate it. So then A becomes 2 and then B becomes 4. Wait, no. I'm so cooked. How did we get 5? Old value of A plus new value of B. A should become 1 because it increments. A should become 2, I mean, because it increments. This is annoying. You're right. A stays the same for that line while B is incremented. I find that crazy. It increments after that line as we use it first and then increments. A stays the same, new value of B. So B increments by +1, so it's 4 plus 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. A++ and plus plus A are different. First one increments and then uses, second one only uses first and only after that increments. Okay, yeah, that does make sense. Yeah, so we use A first and then increment after, but we increment B and then use it after. A++++++B. I think we could do the same like that. No, we couldn't. We could do that as well. Yeah. Why this isn't considered good style? It was just a little quiz.
Hey, what's up guys? My name is Achern.
Shut up, China. Don't need you now. What was your main language? Python. I've been doing Python for quite a few years. I can't put a number on it because I've been on and off, but about four something years. Yeah, about 4 years in Python. I dipped in other languages too. A+++B++ would be 4, right? Oh yeah, let's check it out. Yeah, so I'm predicting. Yeah, they'd both use and then increment. So it would just be 4, right? This would just turn out to be 4. Yeah, it would. But the final values would actually be A equals 2 and B equals 4. But we don't use that in the calculation. I think that's how it works. Yeah, plus A and plus B is equal to 6. That does seem correct. I need to put do not disturb on. I don't even use Proton. Plus A and plus B would be increment it and then use it, and then increment it and then use it. So that would be A equals 2, use it. B equals 4, use it. So 2 plus 4 is 6. That's how it would work. Yeah, that's it. Good job, Nick. You got it. We all got it. All of us got it. Nice, nice, nice. Welcome everyone new to the stream. We currently got a bit sidetracked. Bro, you are smart. Thank you, thank you. If I want to learn something, I do learn it quick, I'd say. But I never knew you could do 3 pluses in a row in C++. That's cool. Let's get back to this thing for now. So, integral literals. You generally won't need suffixes for integral literals, but here are examples. Yep. L and U. It's fine to use non-suffixed int even when initializing non-int types. Alright. Yeah, we used suffixes in C# as well when I used to do C# in Unity. Floating point literals have point of double, which you put an F. Yeah, that's the same in C#, but we'd use it as a float. Yeah, so you make them a float, you put a letter F there. I did it once in my internship just for fun. My mentor told me not to play with the code. I don't want to judge your mentor, but I'd say the best way to learn is to play with your code. Exactly. That's the best way to learn and have fun. You gotta play with your code. I mean, if you're playing around with production level code, you shouldn't, because that's gonna mess around with the actual production of the application. But if it's like local code with backups, like, you can mess around as much as you want. That's the best way to learn, isn't it? Step 1, delete VS and install VS code. Yo, G, what are you talking about? I'm not learning Vim. I'm not learning Vim. Last time I tried Vim, I couldn't exit, bro. I couldn't exit. I had to restart my computer. I had to restart my... I have Visual Studio Code, as you can see down here, but I use that for Python, because it's a bit more lightweight. I have got a Ubuntu. I've got an Ubuntu VM here. I use it sometimes, like when I'm hacking people and stuff. That was a joke. Yeah, the Vunch exited by restarting as well, yeah. That's the best way. That's the best way to exit Vim, what can I say? Wait, enter this FT not work on YouTube. Shara, what are you talking about? Shara or Kara? CPP ref. I used to use Clang, I think it's called. But too much complication, yeah. I used to use Clang, but that's it. I'm just sticking with the Visual Studio Code. Nah, Nick, let them talk. Let them talk whatever they want. If I get sidetracked, that's my problem. It's my fault. Scientific notation. Yeah. Bunch of waffle. This website's a bunch of waffle, I can't lie. Absolutely can't lie. Nick, you gonna try keep that #1 spot with that XP? Are you really teaching us about strings on chapter 5 of this website? Yeah, this website's crazy. Like, they're teaching us strings on this website. This should be on page 1 at least, like page 1, 2, chapter 1. It's too late to teach beginners such basic terms. Yeah, learn CPP is bad. On the previous streams, people have told me that this website like sucks. I'll show you what books I have with C++. I have this one. Don't know if the camera's inverted or not. It's Sam's Teach Yourself C++ in 21 days. I used to use it, but like, look how thick this thing is, bro. Look how thick it is. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I don't think anyone reading all that in 21 days. Hey, anyone reading all that? I tried it. Well, I got to page 3, and then I nearly threw out the window because there's so much waffle. So much waffle. It's like I'm reading a... What? I'm in a library or something. Morex C++ programming. Do you do leak code? Yeah, I do leak code when it comes to Python, but not C++ because I'm not at that level to go and leak code yet with C++. Better to do projects. Yeah, Chara, I fully agree with you. Fully agree with you. But in order to do projects, you need to learn the basics first. That's what I'm trying to do. I've made a few projects. What have I made? I don't think I made anything so far. I tried learning DirectX and Win30 API, 32 API and some networking. Didn't work. I need to learn the basics first. I also got this book, right? C++ for Java. So I used to learn Java back in 2020 when we were in lockdown. I used to do Java back then because I was a Minecraft developer and that. But I completely forgot Java now, so there's no point for me to have this book. Yeah, if you want to see all the books I have a setup tour video on my channel and you can see what's on my bookshelf. You can see everything on there. C is bad if you want to learn C++. Many people would say the opposite. If you want to learn low-level programming, then start with C, not C++. Yeah, many people do say that, but I wanna do C++ because I already have a programming background, so I'm not a complete beginner. You have to write like 150 lines with libzip to archive 5 files in C. Magic numbers. It's a number that either has an unclear meaning or it needs to be changed later. Yeah, we haven't defined num classrooms yet, so it's weird. I don't think that would even compile because the num classrooms isn't defined yet. Devansh, you'd be a bit mistaken because I want to learn low-level programming. I'd like to make low-level apps under embedded systems. Kobe Codes, welcome to the live stream, my guy. You're 17 and you're learning C# currently. Well, good luck to you. I hope you can learn fast and efficiently. C# is quite fun as well. Are you learning it for Unity, Kobe? Having a guess. Okay. Yeah, don't really like this website, can't I? If there's something I do want to learn, I'll just look here. Let's see. Embedded systems not require a lot of low-level knowledge. You just need volatile and know how to map memory to car device. Well, I want to be learning all of that anyway. I want to be learning as much as I can. I think embedded systems are quite cool. Yeah, I think I will. There has been some good things on learncpp.com, Like for example, what was it? The header files and header guards. The introduction to the preprocessor. There has been some pages that has taught me something actually useful. But yeah, most of this thing is just waffle. It's just a bunch of waffle. You know what? Just for all of this time wasting, I'm gonna need to punish myself and do 2 pull-ups. 1 sec. Welcome, Halverse. You're learning Java currently. You're doing functions and methods. Nice. Yeah, Java. That was I mean, I was 12 when I first started to learn Java. I did not understand anything because I was really young, but it's not a nice language I've heard. So good luck to you, Halverse. Devansh, you did Unity in lockdown, reached till dependency in the injection, made a bunch of stuff. It was fun until I reached the need to infinitely refactor the code. Yeah. Guess it does happen, I guess. Kobe, you're learning it for app development. You want to create an iOS app and possibly Android too. C# is cross-platform, which is nice too. If you make iOS apps, wouldn't you use Swift for that? I thought the C# was on the .NET framework, like it's more of a Microsoft thing. I didn't know you could make iOS apps on it. Well, I got the light mode on, I need to turn this off. I don't think you guys will like it. How much time it would take to fully learn all basics, because I want to start DSA. Look, I don't remember Java at all. That was like 5 years ago when I was 12. But I mean, it's an object-oriented language, so it'd be a few months really, 3 months to a year, depending how fast you learn. Yeah. Maxim Kuznetsov, welcome. Yo bro, who the hell are you? You look just like me. I was grinding DSA and your stream just popped up. I'm glad this stream's making it on the pages. I look just like you. Well. Yo Nick, people are like stealing your #1 spot. Nick, you gotta get back in there, man. You gotta start grinding again. I'm counting on you to keep that #1 spot in the chat. C# is basically Java. I thought it was kind of similar as well, them two. Yeah. Although I did want to do vectors. They're just arrays, aren't they? Consider a scenario where you want to record the test scores for 30 students and calculate the average score for the class. To do so, we need 30 variables. We define them like this. That's obviously awful. We'd need an array, obviously. Containers. Yeah. I'll just get rid of this, get a blank slate. I'm just gonna remind myself how to uppercase. To uppercase. Don't mind me, I'm just reminding myself how the algorithm thing works. Alright, let's see. STD transform text. Oh, am I wrong? What is it? I've got algorithm. What do you mean you cannot determine? It's literally worked earlier. Yeah, and then to upper. I need to zoom this out a bit. Now wait, I forgot to print out. Alright, let's see, does it work? It does. Alright, good. I didn't get, so it does work just like this. So that error was just a stupid VS Visual Studio error. Start a new project in C++ as soon as you learn the basic syntax. Following tutorials won't help you after a certain point. Yeah man, I fully agree with you. I will. So C++, I'm done with that. All of the stuff I watch is like the Cherno, but I can't really do that on stream. So he might, I don't know if he cares or not. Oh, what projects could I do? I could do a finance calculator. Yeah, Cherno is definitely the best. Welcome, Mr. Rido Gaming. No, I haven't tried Golang. And I don't think I want to. Make chat with Asio. Learn coroutines alongside. Make a game. If you go on this channel, you can see I've made a few games. And I've uploaded them to, what is it? I forgot the website. It's on my channel somewhere though. I made a couple games. And I made a few games in Unity, but they're not released. I just did it for fun. But I think I've ended my game arc. I don't find them that fun anymore. So I've been doing games since 2020. Obviously, not good games, but I'm out of my game stage of my life. I want to do something actually useful. The asset making is the bad part about games. Yeah, man. I hate making assets. Like pixel art. Awful. Mr. Reader, yeah, the thing is, I do want to code. I want to code a lot. Okay. Alright, what do you need in that? You need total expenses. Total income. I may be waffling in this right now, but we'll see. All our assets, all liabilities. I think these come in with the expenses though. Yeah. Return net total. Large language models are highly recommended against the use of LLMs. We highly recommend against the use of LLMs because they're bad at C++ and they're wrong more often than not. Yeah. That may be right, but until I find an alternative, I'm gonna stick with this one. Godbold code. I dropped above 2 times. Yeah, man, I have books. But they're hard to use on stream. I use them in my spare time. Okay, so wait, is this gonna be? I want it to be a little bit complicated. I don't want to just get 2 inputs and then minus them and get the total. That seems too boring. How would I make at least a decent calculator, finance calculator? Give me a project. PDF, yeah. PDF's a good solution. Just make a backend API, yeah. Let me do that real quick, bro. Nah, gee, that's not what I wanted, man. Budget plan. Track income and expenses. That's what I meant. So, budget plan. Well, there's no rate. Right, I'm just gonna make it as simple as possible. Right, goodbye, Chara. If you want to make apple pie from scratch, you must reinvent the universe. Yeah. You're right, Mr. Rido. I need to start coding because pull-up challenges aren't going to do themselves, are they? Get your incomes. So now if they have multiple income sources, how do I get them to write it as many times as they need? I think a while loop would be done. Good. A while loop would be good. So bool done equals true. While not done. Right. Rust has brain rotted you. Yeah, there's someone in my computer science class, or the year above. He said the same thing. I'm not too sure about pointers. I mean, I know what they are, I just don't know how to implement it. Don't know how to use it correctly. Oh, I need an array, don't I? So, total it's gonna be an int. Yeah. It's gonna be a unsigned int. Yeah. It's positive, isn't it? His income is only positive. Income. Sub income. Just write income. Yeah, I don't need. It's not like they're gonna make that much money. I don't need it to be unsigned. Okay, so std cout, enter your income. If finished, enter X. Why not? Okay. Which version of C++ is it? I believe it's one of the latest. Right. It says here 14, but it shouldn't be. Right, 20. It's on 20 now. Yeah, so C++ 20. Mr. Rido, I've been programming in Python for about 4 years, and I've been dipping my toes in other languages too, and all parts of tech, IT, like cybersecurity and that. I need to get a CIN, put that in income. I think that overwrites income. So maybe we need to check if it's empty. Or we need a temporary variable, right? So it doesn't overwrite it. Temp. Put that in temp. But I don't have to write an if statement to check if it's empty or not. I may be overcomplicating it, but we'll see. Income plus equals. Wait, no. Have I put Python syntax? Oh no, that works here as well. Python syntax works as well. Okay, good. Well, in your free time, I recommend you checking out Golang. 3 years ago, I fell in love with it. I think you'll like it too. Thanks for the recommendation, but I've got a lot on my plate. Maybe in the future, I'll give it a look. I just write live like that. So if write if. Actually, I'll check it first so it doesn't have to go through all this code unnecessarily. Oh wait, no, I have to do it after the CM. I'll just do it here. So if temp equals X. Why is there a red line? I got a red line, I need to do a pull-up. Wait, you can't see because the room's too dark. I need to bust it up a little bit. Is that better? Okay. I got an error, so I need to do the pull-up. Oh shit. You guys didn't see, but I hit my head. I smacked my head on the window, on the ceiling. I mean, oh, smacked my head on the ceiling, bro. Temp is an int, X is a car. Ah, true. That is true. Thank you for that. Wait, that's another error. Alex, you just made me do another push-up. It's all your fault. Right, that one was on Alex. Make the program in the fastest way possible and then polish it. Don't think about it too much. Okay, that's what I'll do. Just use an int and have these exit with program -1. Ah, -1 is a bit weird. Might as well. Okay, and then that would be done. Is it? Can we do the Python syntax? Does that work in C++? Let's see. If it doesn't, another pull-up. Yo, what's going on? Why isn't it working? What have I done wrong? It's not. Nothing's outputting on the screen. You're negating done, it becomes while false. Ah, it's because I set that to true instead of false. That's another pull-up. Alright. Thank you, Alex. You saved the day. Okay, let's do this. Okay. 5 and then -1. I know why. It's because that's a string, but it needs to be just -1. Alright. Now it should work because it's an integer. Oh no, I crushed the program. I broke it. Let's try again. It still doesn't work. I'm actually so cooked. Why isn't it working? I put -1. Because of that. I fixed it. But I got another error. Because I tried to be smart and use Python syntax. You can just use break. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, but my when I was in year 10, right? Year 10 and year 11 doing my GCSEs in England, my computer science teacher, he kept on nagging into my head that it's better to use this conditional and not really use break. Obviously, it's good to still use break, but he put this silly thing in my head that you shouldn't use break. Yeah, he was a silly old man. Don't know why he would say that. It's in my head now. Anyways, that's it. So all of the, let's see how much is in income. See if it works out well. 7, okay. 5, 6, 7. Okay, that works well. So going well so far. Income. We've got a total income. Expenses. And we need to get expenses. I think we can put this in its own subroutine to make it more efficient. So what would it return though? It would return an int. No, it could return a float. It could be boolean, innit? What have I done now? That's it, okay. Good. Wait, what? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? What is going on? Are you expecting something? You become, yeah. Ah, was I stealing your curly bracket? I was, okay. So, now this should return the total numbers. Lots of people would use string, or other people would use car star. I think I'm gonna stick with string. Just because it's more modern. What can I say? I think everyone's going to bed. There's a more idiomatic way. You can even use string view, but I haven't used C++ that much. What does that mean? Ah. I haven't heard much about string view. It's a new thing, isn't it? It was added recently. Why am I procrastinating? Right. What am I returning here? So total nums, yeah. That's it. and that would be the text value. What was it? What should I call it? Okay. So then I can use this for the income and expenses. So I need to change this to a float though. I thought I had to put an F there at the end because it's a float. Oh no, it's a string literal. It's not a float. Do you mean to return total nums after the loop? Yeah. Yeah, I meant to return it after the loop. Wait, no, I didn't. Oh my. 1.0F, yeah. That's true. Thank you. Thank you, Alex. Well, at this point, I wouldn't even need the done. But I guess I'll just keep it there for safety reasons. Yeah, this isn't needed anymore, this boolean, because of the return, but yeah, just keep it, why not? If it makes it that much difference to performance, whatever, I'll remove it. Okay. So, float income, total income is get nums from user, and that would be it's the income, so income, yeah. Then we do the same thing for the expenses. Alex, you've been a great help so far. Thank you very much. Just so you know. Okay, this music's getting kind of monkey-ish. Why using the initializer syntax? Because, well, the curly braces, the curly brackets, that's just because learncpp.com said it's the best way. Yeah, literally, the only reason is because that website that was on earlier said that it's the best one. It's the best way. I don't know what it's called, list initialization, something like that. I was told it's the best. Don't know if it's true or not. Okay, so for the total income, total expenses. Net total. It's total income minus total expenses. Alright, let's see. Let's say 500, no, let's say £1,000. And then from YouTube, made about 75 million. And yeah, that's it. Done. And your expenses. The dog costs £59. My motorcycle costs that much, something like that. Got my kickboxing. Yeah, that's it. Wait, what is it? Oh, why they're using that notation? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, that's because I put a big number. My bad. I won't be silly this time. But I do gotta fix that. Oh. £49.57p. Okay. So it does work. There's just a lot of errors. A lot of errors that I didn't catch. Yeah, the project's getting a bit dead. I don't think I want to add anything else. Save data to Fstream. Ah, that's actually a good idea. Practice the file management. Yeah, that's it. I'll do that. Why not? Include Fstream. Output to the file. Insert comes to file. Okay. What is it? I completely forgot to use it. The Fstream. File. Yeah, I need a tutorial again. Fstream C++. So I need to create the Fstream class, I think. An object. That would be net, was it? Balance sheet. I think that's what the accountants call it. Right, and then Yeah, that's it. It's that simple. Just use the insert operator. And then you need to close it. Oh, I should get other numbers as well. Total. Can you do that? No, I can't. I should get the time as well, yeah. Why not? Include time. I forgot the time as well. What's the time library? The time class. You're a Jutesh, welcome. You're a JavaScript nerd. Is it reasonable to be afraid of anything that starts with C? No. Do not be afraid. In my opinion, you shouldn't be afraid of anything apart from brain fuck. You should be afraid of that. Let me just remember how it is. You should be afraid of this one. Nothing else. Everything else you can learn. Yeah. What was I doing? Yeah, I forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, how to get the time. How to get the current time in C++. Chrono, no. There was a different, I used a different method last time. I think it was C time. You saw some guy make a snake-like game in it recently. Well, let me give him a round of applause because that sounds insane. I can't lie, I just farted and it stinks really bad. I need to get out of this room. It stinks really bad. Time, yeah, that's it. C time. That's the one I'm familiar with, or I've used once in my life. You're creating a time t object. Time ampersand. No. Now I gotta ask, what is this ampersand for? I think it's got something to do with pointers. Yeah. The title says I'm learning C++. This is C++. What I'm doing right now is C++. But I've been using Python for a few years. Ampersand is a reference. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, it's giving me memories. What you just said, Alex. So I saw a few days ago the ampersand. If you were to pass in normally, just now, that would create a copy of this variable, I think. But if you add the ampersand, that actually gets the original variable and it updates it originally. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. You look like a Python data nerd, not gonna lie. Well, that's not far from the truth, because in my T-level, my T-levels, right? I'm currently doing T-level software development in my college, and the results came back on the 15th of August, I believe, and I got an A star in the actual programming section, which is the Python data section. So I got an A star in that. But in the, it's called the ESP, the employee set project. But in the actual exam section, I got a B. So, but that had no Python in it. That's just remembering stuff. The stream's buffering. Yeah, I think it's you, because I've got the stream on my right monitor as well. I'm streaming it as well from a different web page, from a different terminal, and it's working fine for me. So you just give your thing, I'll restart. You know, Jutesh, you're the second person to call me a Python nerd today, so we're becoming a pattern. But yeah. We've got the reference. I wonder what time does. What does it actually do? Or maybe it fills in this variable with the actual time because it gets the reference of now variable, I'm guessing. So yeah. Right. It should just be now then. Balance sheet. Now. And then use ampersand always because it saves memory. Only don't use it when you want to duplicate it. Alright. Fair enough. You took away your message. Did you say something wrong, Devansh? What's going on, Devansh? Got me intrigued. So, total income, and then we got the income in it. I wish C++ had like F strings like we have in Python. We just put an F there, and then we can insert variables in straight away. That's cool. That's a nice thing about Python that I really like. But it is really slow. Okay, so total. Actually, I'll put that in lowercase. In C++, functions clone parameters, which is expensive. Passing by reference allows you to operate on the data directly and even modify it. In C++ 20, if I'm not wrong, format exists. Yeah, I am using C++ 20, so it could work. Alright, that's good. So even in this very memory lax language, we still have to be very efficient. I love it. Efficiency is amazing. pass by reference seems a very useful thing. And then we got what is it? I think that's it, isn't it? After expense. Oh yeah, we got the actual net total. Then okay, now this will put the file God knows where. Alex, for example, you can use std format x's value with the curly braces x, where the curly braces will be replaced with x. Right? Seems nice. I'll give it a try. I'll give the format a try. Okay. Now I gotta see if it actually stored the file, if it created the file. I don't think I got any errors so far, but if I did, please tell me. I'm due some pull-ups. I can't seem to find the file, the text file. What's it called? Balance sheet or txt? No, it's not here. Yeah, I've messed up. Okay. What's the root directory of balance sheet.txt? Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out. This is the actual folder where the file is, right? Where the learning CPP is. But no, it's not. Where is it? This is a mess. This file management is a mess. Use absolute pass for debugging. Yeah, if I find out what that means, I will, thanks. Ah, here it is. Wait, no, it's not. Yo, I'm so cooked. Where is this learning.cpp file? I'm not even in the correct folder. Oh my, where is it? I think it... I was in the wrong folder. Here it is. Okay. So the root file is here. So that means the balance sheet should be here somewhere as well. Unless the code is wrong, which it probably is. Yeah, it's wrong. Right. Guys, I'm gonna need some assistance. There is something wrong with this. I think this requires... I think Fstream requires the file to already be open. No, it says create and open it. Okay. Interesting. When are you going to hop on Linux? I see you use Proton, which is like privacy focused, but then using Windows seems kind of weird. I don't use Proton, really. I only use it with Netflix, and I do have Linux, but you can't really stream on that, can you? Well, you can, yeah, but it's a bit harder. I'm not used to it yet. So I've got Ubuntu 22 running here, right? But I've got none of my stuff set up. C file.txt. Right. I'll give it a try. Okay. Nah, it's not here. I'm in the root C drive and it's not here. I'm pretty sure it's just it's something with this Fstream bit. So a few weeks ago I used it, I think it was OFstream or a different type of, it was a different library. It was OFstream, was it? Oh yeah, I did. This is writing to the file. All you have to do to write to the file is just use the two angled brackets. The two angled, whatever they're called. Yeah. So Fstream versus OFstream. I think OFstream would be the answer. So I'm just gonna put an O at the front, see if that makes a difference. It might, who knows. My net worth is minus 22, that's crazy. Let's see. Still didn't work. It did work last time if I just leave it like this to like a relative path. In Java, you need to first create the file before you simply write to it. So first check if the file exists and if not, create it. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see if it works if I just write. If I make it myself. Oh, it does work. Okay, so it works if I make it myself. The problem is, it doesn't make it for me. So that's what I got to figure out. Now that is that is not the current date time. What is wrong with the date time? There's so many errors here. It's crazy. Well, the calculations are correct. I got to fix the time, and I got to fix that it doesn't make the file for me. I have to make it myself. And yeah, that time thing is wrong. It's because I didn't do this thing. I need to format it. Okay, that should work now. And if I try it again, I think the date time. What? Build errors? Crazy. Unix timestamp. What's going on? Seed time is unsafe. Yeah. I had this before. You can just disable it with a header guard. I think it's called the header guard. I don't know what the header guard is, but I know I can disable it because I've done it before. Bro, stop the waffle. There it is. Alright. Define, disable. That's it. So I've put that at the top. Now I won't get the error anymore. I didn't mean to press that button. You're still. Come on, man. The error's not gone away. Are you learning C++ because you have an actual project in mind that requires C++, or you want to torture yourself? Bit of both. What can I say? That's it. It's the pragma warning. I remember it had something to do with pragma. Define sort of act like a variable, not a header guard. Yeah, I was close. It had the hashtag symbol. All right, Jutex, thank you for being in the stream. See you next time. Okay, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. Yeah, it worked. Off. I will fix that later. So, the balance sheet, okay, that's correct. So, we got the date and time correct. We got all the numbers correct. But it doesn't create it itself. This code doesn't create the file automatically. Let's see if this thing can help. Use the optional flags in OF stream. Alex, you're speaking for the foreign language. I'm not sure how to use those flags. I think the chat's broken. It's not letting me pop out the panel. Very weird. Okay. Ah, like in the function, in the file function. Well, it's not a file, it's a variable. In the parentheses. I understand now. So you said OF stream. It's gonna be STD first. My keyboard doesn't have the pipe operator. Oh, it does. So. See the chatbot's output since using OF stream. Yeah, he said the same thing as you. Create to overwrite out. Let's see if wait. I'll delete the file work. I'll delete the file first and see if it works this time. Oh wait, no, I don't need all three flags. I'm such a numpty. I don't need to append. Outs or in. Okay, let's see if this one works. Did it create? No, it didn't. It did not. I think I need to use iOS. Wrong. Try this one. I'll write it so it gets to my memory. std iOS in. Create if not exists, keep if exists. Let's see if this one works. It didn't work. Okay. Now we'll try the last method with this pipe operator. This has to work. Okay. Well, I've tried everything now, so it's probably made, it's just not in the right folder. It's in a different folder. Did I? Oh, I meant to use out. Good spot. Very good spot, Alex. Nice job. It's still not here. What's going on? Let's see, where is it printed at? Oh no, it said, I didn't see. I pressed it too fast. Okay. So learning C++ balance sheet. Balance sheet. So it's right there in the relative, or whatever it's called, directory. So it's in this file, but it's not here. It's showing hidden objects. So something really weird's going on. Maybe, is it deleting it? Yeah, this is like doing my head in. Can we get some different music in? Same genre of music, different video. Okay. Yeah. Seems really cooked. Alright. I'm just gonna do the last resort and give ChatGPT all the code. This code doesn't create the file. Let's see what it does. It's open for reading. Well, I'm not gonna read anything. The file must already exist. Okay. Yeah, I want to overwrite. So truncate apparently overwrites it. I didn't think that's what truncate means, but we learn. Oh, I did it this time. It worked. Yo, it actually worked. That's good. Let's go. That is crazy. Finally. Okay, so the app does work. When you open the app, it gives you the date and time when it's used. Displays the total income, expenses, and your net total. So yeah, full up, done. I would fix the errors, but it's too late. It's getting time for bedtime now. Obviously, gotta get to sleep and that. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream now. I know, sad moment for everyone. Very sad. Yeah, thank you to Alex and everyone that's been in this stream supporting and chatting, helping me out. Appreciate you. I hope to see you next time. And yeah, that will be it for now. Everyone have a good night or good morning wherever you are. That's it. Peace.